Hello YouTube, hello MGTOW. Hello YouTube, hello MGTOW, this is me, MGTOW on the way. This goes out to the law enforcement. This goes out to the first responders, firefighter, EMTs. This goes out to the truck drivers, fellow truck drivers out there. This goes out to those doctors. Goes out to the security guards, security officers, security personnel, pilots, married and single. Now I got this. I kind of got this off of E-Man67. I will give credit to where credit is due. A lot of people will do this the roundabout way. I'm going to do it in a more direct approach. This goes out to the military personnel. And all MOSs. Government personnel, government personnel. So it goes to all those men, to those mechanics. Those men that are working these jobs in this pandemic. Heck, even the store clerks. Goes out to even the store clerks. The stock people who stock the shelves. The men who have to do the heavy lifting in the back rooms, in the stock room. The lumpers, factory workers. This goes out to all these men who have either felt it in these times, who have felt it during these times of the COVID, or who have had to work through these times. Especially the men who have not had to work, who wasn't able to work, who weren't considered essential personnel, who have basically foregone their freaking stimulus check in hopes of the stimulus check that was used to stimulate the economy, because they were behind on child support because they could not work. This goes out to you. I want you to take a look around yourself. I want you to hear everything. I want you to listen and understand. I want you to go back in your memories. And I want you to hear this. Have you been told that you will find a nice woman for you? Have you been told you will find a nice woman for you? I know you have. I have too. I have too. At one point, I was where you at. I was where you were at. I believed it. I believed it. I fully well believed it. Just like you have. Just like many of you have. And you know what? I'm going to tell you to share this video. Just share it. It's one of the, I mean, I know I've been on the share video type thing. I know. I typically don't say share the video. I typically don't care what happens to this video. But this is something that needs to be heard by a lot of people. To all these men that I've mentioned, and then some, we are not your enemies. We have no enemies. And if we have enemies, they are self-inflicted by the other party. They are self-inflicted by the other party. Other parties. They are self-inflicted by the other parties in their own minds. We have no enemies. All we have is people that don't agree with us. That don't agree with the many voices of men that are calling out against this injustice. You were told that one day you will find somebody for you. There's somebody for everyone. You just need to wait. You just need to put yourself out there. You just need to wait, which is a contradictory to a lot of the things that you've been said. I want you to listen. You are being contradicted. They're contradicting themselves. They're telling you to just wait. They're telling you to go out there, to put yourself out there. They're contradicting themselves. It is a contradiction. The sooner you understand it, the better you can get on your own path. Note that I said your own path. And wonder. Guess what? The 10% has already messed around with these women. Every last one of them. Every single last one of them. There's not a single woman that hasn't been fooled around with by the 10%. I want you to understand that quickly. Understand that now. I want you to fully understand and comprehend that fact. Is it sinking into your brain? Do you understand that? Good. Now I want you to understand this. You are settling for scraps. If you eat, now what happens when you get scraps of food? Like food that has been already eaten upon, chewed upon, literally just a tiny bits, like one piece of, like one sprig of broccoli, a little sliver of meat, a little spoonful of potatoes. You're going to be malnutrition. Excuse me, can't seem to talk in this video. You're going to be malnourished. You're going to be malnourished. Your body's going to begin to eat itself. It doesn't matter if you've had 3 of those bare bones wrapped meals a day. Your body is going to eat itself. That's what you are doing to your spirit by selling for the scraps of these women. That is what you're doing to your spirit. I want you to understand what you are doing. How you are treating your spirit. She is going to eat. You're basically malnourished. You're malnourished. You're misnourishing your spirit by going out there and dealing with these women. These women have run wild. Why can't you see it? MGTOW see it. MGTOW men see it. Red pill men see it. IPMO and SYS sees it. Black pill sees it. Well, products of black pill see it. I want you to understand that the woman you're looking for, the woman you're with, she finds something better, she will leave you. She will leave you.
A slowdown on I-40 East and then a crash on I-81 North are currently causing a 1 hour and 39-minute delay. You should reach your destination by 12:16 a.m.
You will be left. There are many MGTOW that were married in your same shoes, have kids that they can't see, that they may never be able to see. They may never be able to reconcile with them. But yet, they try to still keep hope. There are some MGTOW that have basically written the kids his heads off. Have basically walked away. Are beaten dead. Not dead, beaten to death. And have stopped caring. They are beaten dead. I want you to understand this. There's a lot of MGTOW men that are beaten dead. What's the difference between deadbeat and beaten dead? Deadbeat is what many of you are settling with. Deadbeat women who have basically slept around and got these kids from irresponsible men who don't even care about their children. Many of them are irresponsible. Beaten dead are those fathers that actually care about their children, want to see their children, who, guess what? You're sleeping with the same women that has beaten these men dead. with the same women that are dealing with deadbeats, that are beaten dead themselves, and they want you to be beaten dead. So you're settling for women that have dealt with that have deadbeat fathers, and you're dealing with women who have beaten dead fathers. I want you to think about this. Where's the accountability? And then you have most of these people were law enforcement. Most of these beaten dead men were in our law enforcement, in military, first responders, blue collar jobs. Some of them were Waco. I want you to look at this stuff. I met a firefighter. A firefighter. May his soul rest in peace. May he rest in peace. I met a firefighter. Whose ex-wife divorced him. He ain't seen his kids a long time. It was my old apartment. His ex-wife literally pitched everything. A lot of things that were still good, she could have donated it. Even his certificates. His pictures, his certificates. She threw them all in the trash. Everything, his clothes, tools. She could have taken that stuff, a lot of that stuff, hauled it up to the Goodwill or the Salvation Army and donated it. There's a Salvation Army clothing bin drop box where it could be donated right across the street within walking distance of that place, of many places. But you threw it all away. You're dealing with those type of women. Wasteful. Doesn't know the value of anything. Knows not the value of anything. And that's who you want to settle down with, right? You want to settle for those scraps. Where they leave men broken. You know? They leave men broken. Destroyed. A shell of their former selves. So tell me I'm just bitter. when I've seen it myself, what women have done. So tell me, I'm going to find a woman that's right for me, perfect. When I've seen seen the many crap that women put men through. So tell me all I have to do is wait. When I've literally experienced some of the things that these men have gone through. Not all of it, just some of it. And tell me I have no right to be guarded, to be self-guarded, when I've seen all the crap that I will have to go through when I let my guard down. Are you nuts? You are loopier than a bowl of Fruit Loops. And don't try to tell me that it's all in my head. I've seen the marks. I've seen the papers. I've seen the mental scars. I've seen broken men. I've talked to broken men. I've talked to men who've still to this day go ahead. Tell me I need to find a nice southern country girl. Right. Okay. Whatever. I know better. I'm crazy, not stupid. But gentlemen, you need to understand. If you're a man who's doing what he got to do, who's law enforcement, who's basically doing what he got to do to survive, to live, don't listen to these people. They will steer you wrong. They will lead you down a cliff. They don't care about your well-being. They have no empathy. Because the second you fall down, the second you sign those divorce paperwork, the second you get your children dangled in front of you like a proverbial carrot to a mule, I want you to look around you. I want you to see who's in your corner. Okay. I want you to see who has your back. Oh, you look around you to see who's behind you. In your time of need. I want you to look around you. And I want you to look around you, and I want you to see who's laughing at you. When you decide to propose to this mythical woman, but you look around you at being laughed at by the crowd. Who's going to help you back up? This is MGTOW to win. I'm gonna let you know this now, ladies. I'm gonna let you know this now. I want you to understand this. If I'm ever in the vicinity of a man that's proposing to you, you would best, for the sake of your little comrade, your little cluck, your little chicken coop friends, I would highly suggest you might want to say yes. Because I know that when you say no and you run away, you walk away, I will be the first, the very first. I will be the very first to walk up to that man, pick him up, offer him a beer, and talk red pill and MGTOW knowledge on him. I will be the first, or among the first, to pick this man up. Dust him off and talk red pill knowledge on him, or at least plant the seed. Ladies, so go ahead, make fun of that man. So go ahead, reject that man, slap him in the face. Go right ahead. I will come back and pick him up, dust him off, and plant the seed, and give him a little knowledge to take with him. Whether he wants to take it or not, it's up to him. I want you to understand this, ladies, what you're getting ready to get yourself into. This is MGTOW on the Wind, signing off.